Yes! Welcome back to the dojo. It's me, Ninja D, and I can't thank you guys enough for the warm reception I woke up to on my crypto discovery video. I worked all night on that thing trying to edit down my psycho babble to an acceptable level, and I almost got cold feet and didn't even post it because I'm afraid to look dumb and sound dumb on the internet, because I am. But, I'm just trying to get over myself and live life in the moment and live for fun instead of fear. No one's gonna remember that time Ninja Dave sounded dumb on the internet 100 years from now. I'm gonna be dead and lost to the sands of time, and personally I find peace and solace in that thought. It's like happy nihilism vibes in here, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, I didn't really tell you guys anything about crypto in that video. I just talked about my discovery and my journey of how I found my way into the crypto space, but today I'd like to share a little bit of knowledge I've picked up along the way. But first, I should make it abundantly clear that I have no financial background. I'm not a financial advisor, and none of this should be considered financial advice because I am a moron, literally, and I just have been blessed with superhuman patience and curiosity, and honestly, I think that's all that you need to do well in this space. If you can do, 5th grade math to calculate percentage increase and decrease and have the patience to weather the storms you'll find here, then I think that you'll do just fine, honestly. The golden rule in all of this is to do your own research. Don't buy anything based on moves that I make or any other influencer makes, because no one knows what this thing is gonna do. So just compile knowledge from as many sources as you can and make the move that feels right to you. So anyway, let's have a look around the market here. Oh, what do we have here? $68,000 Bitcoin, new all-time high. Did we say that was going to happen? I think we did. Oh, what else? A new all-time high for Ethereum, $4,800. Look at this. Did you buy any cryptocurrency last week? Because if you bought anything that didn't have a dog on it, then you're in profit right now. And hell, even if you bought Dogecoin, which I'm team Doge, like, over Shiba, because I think Shiba's like Pepsi trying to come in and challenge Coke, like, get out of here. There's only room for one OG in the top 10, and that's Dogecoin. The market's looking red hot, guys. So I don't even really know where to begin, but I guess you have to begin with Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is king. He runs this show, and if Bitcoin's not partying, no one's partying. But if Bitcoin is partying, then the party is rocking, dude. You got green everywhere, and this is just how it works, man, and it's how it's been from the start. And maybe one day one of these things will flip Bitcoin and become the new king. Until then, you base all of your moves based on Bitcoin. Even if you don't hold any Bitcoin, then you still need to keep an eye on it, because whatever it does, it's going to influence the entire rest of the market, and that will become apparent very quickly. So this is insane. Like, let's have a look over here at the Bitcoin chart. You guys might have been wondering what were all of these blue lines on the screen yesterday and these crazy red and green lines. Like, again, I have no idea what I'm doing. I draw these lines on here, and sometimes they work out and sometimes they don't, but so far so good, man. What I've done is I've identified levels of what's called support that'll hold it up, and resistance that will knock it down. You see, like, you'll come on up here and you find a resistance level. This was getting too hot too fast. Whenever you got a bunch of green days in a row, you need to, like, look out, because there's a good chance you're gonna have a sell-off. And the higher this thing goes, the more selling pressure there is, the more resistance there's gonna be, because you gotta understand, we're at $68,000 Bitcoin right now. Guess what? 1 year ago, like, not even a year ago, there's people buying $20,000 Bitcoin. And do you know who's selling to these people that are buying the tip top up here? I am, and everyone else who was buying way down here and way down here and here, they're up 5, 10, 20x now. Like, there is a big incentive to sell up here because that's how you play this game. You buy low and you sell high. So you got these noobs that are going to be coming in. They're going to be at their Thanksgiving table and hear Uncle Jimbo made $300 on Shiba token or whatever, and they're all going to start piling in, and they're going to be looking for these big green lines, and we're going to the moon. They're posting rocket ships and diamond hands, and let me tell you, now is not the time to be playing diamond hands. That shit was cool like a year or two ago, but that's what's going to get you wrecked right now. So be careful out there. I really think that we are near the top, honestly. You got a lot of people that are calling for astronomical numbers like $250,000 Bitcoin, $300,000 Bitcoin. I would not be a bit surprised if this thing tops out at like 80, 90K because, you know, even some of the more conservative people are saying 100K, and it just doesn't always hit that big round number that everyone's got their sights set on. Dogecoin to $1 was the big thing back leading up to when Elon Musk went on SNL. You know what happened? Dogecoin did have a cosmic rally from like a penny up to 70 cents, which is literally insane, a 70x that fast. But still, you had a lot of people that were buying at 70 cents thinking it was still going to $1, and you can see that they're down, you know, 50% on their money now or more. So you just don't buy tops. That's the whole point here. Buy low, sell high. So anyway, moving on. Here's my birthday last year, December 4th, $20,000 Bitcoin. Guess what? I bought my first Bitcoin December 1st. So I got in right here and rode this sucker all the way up and flipped some stuff around and had no idea what I was doing. But you know, if I was making a little bit of money, I was taking some out and I was throwing some back in other coins at the bottom, and it's just a learning process, dude. Like, there's no real right or wrong way to do it other than buy low and sell high, and there's honestly no better teacher than just having skin in the game, dude. Just put in the work, do the research, and have some skin in the game, and you will feel your portfolio moving up and down, and you will learn how to react. So let's revisit support and resistance real quick. You can see we're up here bouncing around on this support level that was formed by the previous resistance of what was the old all-time high from back in April when Elon Musk went on Saturday Night Live stirring up the euphoria and got everyone to buy the top right here before tanking the market. Like, oh my god, scared the shit out of everybody. I bet a lot of people folded down here and took a loss. This day, on July 20th, when I made that Facebook post, you know why I was buying the bottom right here? Because I looked to the past and I saw how this was a support line before, right there. When we blasted through it, got rejected, found support, found support, found support. And that told me that there's a lot of people willing to buy this range. So whenever we went way up here and came on back down, support, support, support. And had it broken down through this, then yeah, I probably would have gotten really scared. But I started buying right here, and I started hinting that you might want to think about it too. And it's been smooth sailing pretty much ever since, right? So now here we are, we're bouncing around on this support line. You know, maybe there's a chance that we come back down and test this level, but I see there's already a lot of people willing to buy this level too. So here we are, and I think it probably is in the last leg up. We're in uncharted terrain now. Like, there's no resistance lines up here because we've never been here before. So now is when we find out how much is someone willing to pay for some Bitcoin. Are you willing to pay $100,000 for a Bitcoin? I guess we'll find out. Let's see what happens. But anyway, it's a highly psychological market, right? You're going to have a lot of new people coming in right here buying the all-time high. It's a bad idea. Like, I do think it's probably still going to keep on going up, but the percentage returns you're going to get from a $68,000 Bitcoin going to 70, 80,000, even $100,000. 100K Bitcoin is not even you're not even going to double your money. But you know where you probably will double your money is like virtually any other coin on the market right now. You want to buy things that are not at their all-time high, but that are low respective to their previous all-time highs. So let's go have a look around the market and find another coin so I can give you an example. Let's find like a boring, well-established old coin, Litecoin. No one likes Litecoin. No one talks. You can't find any popular influencers that are talking about Litecoin. I was definitely buying Litecoin whenever it jumped back down to $200 a few days ago, and oh, here we are. We're up 23% in a week. This is great. Let's see how Litecoin's performed over the years. So these little bumps back here, they probably don't look like much compared to what's happened since then, but this is a game of percentages. So way back in 2013, you had $4 Litecoin. Out of nowhere, in a matter of days, jumps up to 40, probably $50 somewhere up here. Like, we're talking cosmic gains, and that's just a little bump on the road. Bro, look at this. What? Are you kidding me? So like, all right, so this is more recent history, and we can see where like back in like April, May, whenever the whole like Elon Musk going on SNL and hyping up the market and then crashing it into the dump. So like Litecoin went up here and like just kind of tested its previous all-time high, and now it's gearing up again to make another run. And what we'll see is like, notice this previous high from way back in the day. Once it comes up here and retest it, it's probably gonna like come back down and get scary for a minute, and then it's just gonna crush it. Like, what? Oh my god, dude, are you kidding me? So you've got safe bets, you know, like Litecoin that have been around for years, and these cosmic gains, this is nothing compared to some of the other stuff that you'll find like deeper into the dark recesses of this market, because these are all top 10, top 20 coins. Like, you basically can't go wrong. If you look at any of these charts over the past 10 years, if they've been around that long, like, you're gonna see that every 4 years or so, these things just go nuts, man. And so if you are paying attention and you catch these things whenever they're dipping down way below their previous all-time highs, you ride it back up there, you're already doing great, and it's probably going to do way better. So just hedge your bets, man. Like, sprinkle a little bit here and there, and this kind of stuff happens. Anyone holding this coin, Crypto.com, I'm not in it, but you're up 70% in the past week. Like, dude, seriously. Okay, here's another one that I've got to tell you about. This is XRP. I talked about this in my last video. This is actually the first coin I bought. I talked about Bitcoin earlier. I actually bought XRP first. And this chart doesn't go back far enough for me to show you the previous all-time high. We'll get there. I just want to show you recent history right now. This is why I still feel like this is a fantastic buy at this level. Because, like, check out this symmetrical wedge I've identified. Notice every time it butts up here, it gets rejected, swings way low, gets rejected off of it again. But also notice this support line down here, it's also bouncing off of. Bounce, 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 bounce. And it gets butted up into this corner, right? And it has to make a decision. It's got to break up or down. And with the market as bullish as it is right now, what do you think? It's probably going to break up. And here just a couple of days ago, I've had these lines drawn for a while. This is, each of these little candlesticks is 1 day on this chart. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about a week ago, it broke through that resistance line. Now it came back down to test it as support. It bounced off of it, probably about to go up. Because last time the same little symmetrical wedge happened, let's revisit that. This was back in, this peak was April 12th. Well, this whole consolidation period from about November, whenever I first bought in, December 1st. So yeah, my first purchase was probably right about here. And I had to learn a tough lesson there, because little did I know, the SEC, the Securities and Exchange Commission, was about to drop the hammer on Ripple XRP and knock this thing down into hell. So I learned quick that sometimes you buy something and it does not pan out right away, and you have to have iron willpower to watch your portfolio drop way down here. And if you're a sucker, you will sell that at a loss, but if you're a badass, you will buy more and wait. And that's exactly what I did. I was buying all the way down here, bouncing around, and of course I didn't have these charts or anything yet. All I knew is that money go down, I'm a little scared, but I'm gonna have patience and willpower and fortitude, and I'm gonna just go in harder, bro. You can't shake me out. I ain't got no paper hands. So then you see what happens is it'll rally back up, but it met this resistance line and got knocked back down, and then it got knocked back up until it was butted up into this corner. And when it has nowhere left to turn, even despite the whole dark cloud lawsuit looming over XRP, guess what? Still broke out of here and went way up here, almost $2, right? So if you were still holding from down here 50 cents, you just tripled your money right there in a matter of days. What is that, like a week or two? Great. And then it resets, it starts over, and now we're back trading in this symmetrical wedge right here, and it's time to break out again. What do you think is going to happen? So let's revisit the history of XRP. So this is way back in 2013, back when this thing had just gotten started, 2012, 2013. If you were buying down here, you were getting XRP for sub-penny prices, less than a cent. And then guess what? Way up to, what, 5 cents? You just 5x'd your money. If you bought it for a penny, you 5x'd your money right there. And that's great. You know, that's nothing to scoff at. You will never get that out of your bank account, I promise you. And then you have to deal with the bear market. If you don't sell the top, you're going to get caught holding the bag, and it's going to swing on down. But you know what? If you have a long time horizon, if you don't require instant gratification, and you're willing to like accumulate down here and buy more, do you realize what's going to happen when it goes back up there? When you're buying thousands of these things for like $100, guess what happens? Oh, you wait a little bit longer, and oh my God, what is this? What? Oh, but wait, there's more. Fucking what? Are you kidding me? So you've got sub-penny XRP if you were buying 2017. By 2018, it's $3.50 or something. Let's do a little bit of math here. We'll say 1 penny. We'll say you were getting it at 1 penny, and it goes to $3.50. It's a fucking 35,000% increase on your money. Oh, okay. Are you with me? So, what do you think is gonna happen present day when the previous all-time high was $3.50, and these things tend to far outperform their previous all-time highs? And you've got XRP down here at $1? Alright, listen, I don't want to get your hopes up that you're going to get 35,000% returns off XRP or any other top 100 crypto token at this point. We're late in the cycle. We're near the top. I don't really think there's much time left to accumulate these things before they very quickly blast to their new tops and quickly find themselves coming back down. But I think that we have a blessing in disguise with this whole SEC lawsuit artificially suppressing the price of XRP, right? Because last April or so, when Bitcoin first put in a new all-time high and the whole market followed it up, all of the other major coins matched their previous all-time high or exceeded it already before cooling off for a little bit and getting ready for this last leg up. Well, XRP was suppressed, so it like still went up, but only to like $2 when the previous high is $3.50. So it's hasn't even returned to its all-time high, and it's like coiled up like a spring at this point, right? So not to mention this whole lawsuit ordeal that's been dragged out for close to a year now against Ripple, the parent company that created the XRP token. is probably coming to a close here soon. There is heavy speculation that a settlement is right around the corner, and all the news that you see on this case is like, the judge rules in favor of Ripple again, and makes the SEC look foolish. So, yeah, you better believe if there's a settlement and the black cloud is lifted off of this suppressed token, this thing is gonna rip, dude. That's all I've got for you today, so if you're digging this content, keep gassing me up. Let me know. Talk to me in the comments below, and I'll try to keep on doing this stuff, man. It's kind of fun, so keep it real.